I recently installed a smart switch, and my friend Lucy saw the old dimmer next to it and she said, "You got to replace that with a smart dimmer switch." Okay, sure, why not? I tend to be a bit of a creature of habit, so I do similar things in similar rooms at similar times. So it's very easy for me to program when the lights should go on, when they should be this brightness or that brightness, or when they should go off completely. Another great thing about smart switches and dimmers is they make it look like you're home, when you're actually thousands of miles away on vacation. While you're out hiking in Thailand, to the burglars on the prowl in your neighborhood, your house looks like you're still in it. Lights coming on, lights coming off, just as they would if you were actually at home. You know, if vacation ever becomes a thing again. I'm not an electrician by trade, but I had such great luck installing the Tekken Wi-Fi single pole switch that I thought I would try my luck with the Tekken dimmer. This yellow sticker cautions us not to use the dimmer to control a receptacle, a motor-operated appliance, a fluorescent light, or a transformer-supplied appliance. So a dimmable light it shall be. We have 4 wires. Black is for line in, the white is the neutral, the red is for load, and green is the ground. Got that memorized? Good. The package also has a bag of wire nuts and mounting screws. There's a nifty manual that folds out to reveal one side that tells you step by step how to install the unit, and on the other side tells you how to use it with the smartphone app, which, as you'll see, couldn't be easier. A wall plate comes in the package branded with the Tekken logo. It's actually a really nicely made plate, but I can't use it because I'll be installing in a 2-gang box, so I'll just use the existing 2-gang plate. The first thing we need to do is pop the cover so we can remove the old non-smart dimmer. This particular dimmer we're installing is single pole, so you can only use it for lights that have a single switch, not a dimmer on one side of the room and a switch on the other. Also, the Wi-Fi part of this dimmer works on 2.4 gigahertz, which is very common. Few 5 gigahertz routers don't also support 2.4 gigahertz. Just be sure when you go to set this dimmer up, you have your phone connected to the same 2.4 gigahertz router. Once it's set up, you can be connected to the dimmer from the internet anywhere in the world. I can see a lot better in here if I remove both dimmers, so I'll take them both out. Also, I want to reverse where they are in the box so they make more sense in the room, at least to me. Now that we have them out, we can disconnect the wires to the old dimmer. This dimmer has only 2 black wires and a green ground. As I mentioned before, I'm not an electrician, so the first wires I hook up when I'm putting in something like this is the green ground wire. I have no idea if it makes any difference, but I still like to connect the ground wire first. Next we'll connect the black wires. I have an inexplicably purple wire in here, but it seems to be part of the black power in group. Next we'll connect the red wires leading to the load. We'll put a wire nut on these and then move on to the white neutral wires and put them together in a wire nut. Now we can pack everything back into the wall. I want the switch on the right and the dimmer on the left, and we'll use the long mounting screws to pull them up to the wall. First the switch and then the dimmer. You can do it in reverse order, it doesn't matter. I like to put them in loosely at first so that I can adjust their positions and then tighten them down after that. We'll slide the cover back on and button it down. You could always test everything before you do that, but in my case, I'm pretty sure it'll all work. We'll see for sure when we reset the breaker. Let's test the dimmer by sliding a finger up and down the middle to see if it works. It does, so we can press and hold the bottom of the switch for 7 seconds until the light blinks. That puts it in programming mode, so we can now connect it to our app. Now we can load the Smart Life app on the phone. I already have an account, so I'll just tap the plus sign to add in the new dimmer. When the app finds the light, the LED on the dimmer stops flashing. Now we can control the dimmer with the app. Make the light brighter, make it dimmer, turn it off, and so on. And that's it. Next, I'll use the app to program a schedule for when I want the lights to turn on and how bright I want them to be, and when I want them to turn off. That wasn't so hard, was it?